the other thing too that I wanted to ask you about is what does your life look like outside of just the business side of things? Because I think we glamorize that and that life is amazing, but how do you actually find balance, mentally, physically, spiritually?
I love this question, and it's becoming more and more important to me this year. So, transparently, I've been a workaholic for the last 4 years, hardcore. I've always been a workaholic, but 4 years previous to this, with my side hustle, I was working in corporate and I had a number one podcast. Almost from the start, my podcast was decently big. Plus, I was trying to grow my personal brand. So, like, I had a side hustle and I'd work every day. I'd wake up super early, work before work. I'd stay up till midnight working on my stuff. Basically ruined a long-term relationship that I had because I was working so hard and, wanted to be an entrepreneur and all these things that he didn't want. I just busted my butt for 4 years and basically delayed gratification. I barely took any vacation. I worked through almost every weekend. I lost a lot of my best friends. It's not the healthiest thing to do, but I don't regret it for a second because I feel like I set myself up. And really, I feel like I am a role model and I had to sacrifice those years and I don't regret it. And sometimes you need to think about delaying gratification for several years to get yourself ahead, because I feel like now I'm as successful as like a 50-year-old would be, and I can relax. I can go on vacation. I can go to the spa in the middle of the day. I have a new love in my life and spending a lot of time with him, and like life is a little bit more fun, but it wasn't for a while. But like I said, I don't regret any of it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you need to sacrifice and work really, really hard, but know that you can't do it forever. And at some point, if you work really hard, you're going to get rewards. And for me, I feel like I'm at a point where I can slow down a little bit, focus on family, focus on rebuilding my relationships and things like that so that I have a stronger foundation. And because it is super important. And I don't want to be one of those people on their deathbed that says that they work too much, right? But it does take hard work to get any sort of extraordinary success. So you've got to just like play that game. And for me, I had to do it for 4 years, super hardcore, 16 to 18 hour days. And now I can do whatever the heck I want.